Year 1 and welcome to Wednesday the 27th of January. It's your English lesson back with me. Okay, now yesterday you guys have been writing your fantastic introductions to your Goldilocks and the 3 whatever you created stories. So we're going to carry on doing that over the next couple of days. I know some of you are struggling with your lovely writing at home, and that is absolutely okay. This is a very difficult time, so I'll give you some strategies at the end to kind of help you with your writing. Okay, so we're going to carry on writing an innovative text, but today we're going to be focusing on our build-up and our problem section. So I've got a little speech starter, just like we did last week, but I've changed some of the sentences. What piece of punctuation do we need to make speech? Well, we are going to be using inverted commas. You're absolutely correct. Those are our little 66 and our 99. Okay, so let's go through these sentences and let's see if we can ascertain. That means let's see if we can decide or find out what parts are the spoken word. Remember, those are the bits that go inside my speech sandwich. They get hugged by our inverted commas, not the bits that we don't say. So let's have a look. Pass me the football, shouted Jack. What's the bit that Jack says out loud? Correct. He says, pass me the football. Okay, now remember, it's super hard for me to draw them using this laptop and this mouse, but you guys will do a much better job when you use them in your writing. Well done, said my teacher. What did the teacher say? Correct. He said, well done. And I'm going to say well done to each and every one of you for trying your absolute best with your home learning. Okay, well done. That one's a bit big, isn't it? There we go, that's better. Well done, said my teacher. Where are my keys? Where are my car keys? Asked Dad. What's the bit that Dad says? Where are my car keys? Superb. Now, it doesn't always have to go at the beginning, and you'll see in our next sentence. Mum said, yes, you can go out to play. What does Mum say? She says something very nice, doesn't she? She said, yes, you can go out to play. And it's not at the start of our sentence. Okay, you can't really see play because it's hidden behind my blue extend button. There you go. Okay, yes, you can go out to play. Remember, they just hug the bits that are being spoken out loud. And there's a little note here that says, remember to try and use speech in your writing. So maybe the writing that you do for me today, try and use some speech. If you write the word said, think about using inverted commas. So go back over your writing. If you've said the word said, can you go back and put the little 66 and the 99, just like we did on these 4 sentences, around the bits that are being spoken out loud, around the bits that your character says. Like Goldilocks might say, this one is just right. You can put that in our speech sandwich because she is saying it. Okay, excellent. So today we're going to be writing our second section. So remember, I cut my text map up on Monday and Tuesday, and you guys hopefully cut yours up as well. You're going to find where you finished yesterday, and you're just going to carry on writing a little bit more for me. And we're going to be writing the build-up and problem section. So we are always referring to our traditional tale toolkit because this is what your teacher wants to see in your lovely writing. Okay, hopefully on Friday, we're going to be able to tick off lots of these things that are in your story. So we're going to continue with our writing today. Remember to use your text map. Remember to use your boxing up grid to help you. Those are super duper important. And I'm going to remind you of our shared writing from the previous week. Okay, so here was our previous writing that we did together on our shared write. When Goldilocks got upstairs, she went into the beautiful bedroom. She could see 3 wooden, comfy-looking beds. Goldilocks jumped into Daddy Bunny's bed and said, this bed is too hard. Goldilocks jumped into Mummy Bunny's bed, but this time it was too soft. And you can see some of the things that I've tried to include are the use of speech and inverted commas. You can spot them in my writing here, here. I've used capital letters for names. That's really important. Goldilocks, Daddy Bunny, Goldilocks, Mummy Bunny. Carry on using some lovely description like me. 3 wooden, comfy looking beds. Remember, you may have changed the beds to something else. Okay, now I told you I was going to give you some strategies to help you with your writing, because it is so different writing at home compared to writing at school. So one thing that I try and tell people is, usually when we're doing our lovely writing, we would spend about 10-15 minutes on the carpet talking like we are now, and then you guys would get on with your lovely writing at your desk. So you should not be writing for any longer than sort of 35-40 minutes absolutely maximum. So maybe set a timer on the oven or something else if you've got a timer. And when that timer goes off, stop writing. Okay, because if you're writing for longer than that, you're doing too much, my friends, and I don't want you to do too much work. Okay, I want you to do just enough. If you are still struggling, there are a few other things that you can do as well. Usually at school, we like to take lots of movement breaks. We do something called Jumpstart Johnny. Okay, now Jumpstart Johnny isn't free, unfortunately, but if you go onto YouTube and you search for Jumpstart Johnny, or if you go onto YouTube and you search for Go Noodle, you'll be able to take a little movement break. So what you could do is do 5-10 minutes of writing, then stop and have a movement break, and then go back to your writing, do another 5-10 minutes, then stop, then do another little movement break. These are fantastic to give your brain a bit of a break, but also get your energy levels back up and then focus in on your writing. Okay, those are a couple of suggestions that you can try at home today to help you with your lovely, lovely writing. Okay, let me know how you get on. Again, there is the lovely story word map there to help you, okay, with some lovely spellings and things. But all you'll need for today's lesson is your text map, your boxing up grid, and then you are going to carry on writing your Goldilocks story. Okay, try out some of my strategies to help you with your lovely writing. Remember, this is a hot task, so we shouldn't be getting too much help. I want to see what you guys can do. Remember, what we usually do is we compare our cold task to our hot task, and we see the amazing progress that you have made. And hopefully we'll see lots and lots of features from the toolkit. If you need a little bit of support, another strategy is you can use my yellow slips. Okay, now I don't have the actual worksheets, and we're working on a way to share those with you. Okay, moving to Microsoft Teams fairly soon, and you will find out about that very soon, so please don't panic. But you can have a look here and you can kind of fill in the blanks. When she got upstairs, she saw 3. You may have changed it to something else, but I put beds, and she felt very sleepy. She lay down on the big bed and said, there's our lovely speech. She lay down on the medium bed and said. She lay down on the small bed and said. She then fell asleep. Remember, in today's lesson, you're only going to be writing up to the part where the bears are talking about their porridge being eaten. Okay, so the bears come home, or whatever character you have changed it to. Okay, it might not be bears anymore, it might be rabbits like mine, it might be something else, and they're going to be talking about their porridge being eaten. We take our time so it's neat and well structured, and once finished, go back and go through and check. Have you got speech in there? Have you got speech marks or your inverted commas? Remember to read it out loud. Okay, try out some of the strategies that I've suggested to keep you motivated with your writing. And next week, we're going to be moving on to our new unit. We're going to be looking at poetry. Okay, no worries. Have a lovely day and speak to you soon.